Welcome back to Real Talk. It's episode 204. I'm your host, Nathan. I'm joined by the man himself, Matthew Neves, to my left. And today we're going to be reviewing The Naked Gun.
The Naked Gun.
The Naked Gun in 2025 was not on my bingo card.
What has this world come to, Nathan? They're bringing back parody movies. Not just any parody movie, a parody movie that started in the early 80s that nobody under the age of 18 has heard of.
Parody movies are getting legacy sequels.
That's fucking nuts. When I first read this news, this was a year ago, they announced Liam Neeson was going to be in the movie. It was going to be directed, whatever. And I'm like, ugh, they're gonna ruin Naked Gun, man. Like, I remember they tried reviving it after Leslie Nielsen passed away. They were gonna have Ed Helms play Frank Drebin Jr., and I was
Wow.
like, I'm gonna fucking jump off a cliff if I saw that movie.
Right.
Luckily, they never made that movie, but they made this one, and I was like a little worried. We saw the trailer, and it had jokes similar to the Naked Gun films.
It was funny. It was on brand. It
Mhm.
was a modern Naked Gun.
Yeah. But still, I was like, maybe they just use the best jokes in the trailer, right? That happens a lot with comedy trailers, and we don't get a whole lot in theaters. I mean, we just reviewed Friendship, but that's a whole other type of humor. This
Yeah.
is very much golden age parody movie humor. So I
For
was like,
sure.
oh, are they just going to reuse the jokes from the OG films, from the show? Nathan, they did the impossible, my friend. They did the impossible. Folks, you see this? See this in full? This is Kino.
That is, yeah, it's Kino. I'm
This
not
is-
going to lie.
This is
It's
fucking Kino, guys.
It's Kino.
The movie is everything I wanted a Naked Gun film to be, and I did not expect to say that in the year 2025 for a fucking Naked Gun film.
I can't believe it.
Do you want to get into the old ones? Have you seen the old ones?
I seen the first one,
Okay, the OG
the
film.
OG.
Yeah.
That's the only one I've seen. So that's kind of my only Naked Gun reference.
Fair enough. They made 3 movies, TV show before that called Police Squad. A lot of great jokes in that too. I always think of my favorite one in the series is he's talking to a boxer. He's like, "Champ, what do you think? You think you can fight him?" It's like, Psh, can fight him? Can fight him blindfolded? What if he isn't blindfolded? I can still beat him.
Right.
And he's like, "Oh yeah, it's like the wording of a lot of those shows, a lot of the jokes are so unique, and it's very much what the Zucker brothers and James Abrams did at the time with Airplane, with Top Secret,
Sure.
with Hot Shots.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of like a lot of parody films that you just don't get that type of energy anymore. And this film had that in a weird way. It was like, fuck, they really got a lot of these jokes. I don't know how else to describe it other than there's ways of handling shit that's been like improv.
Yeah.
So many actors do improv nowadays because it's the easiest way to get comedy.
Sure.
But if you put some fucking effort into jokes from the dialogue, from the background, from the foreground, from cliches that you see in fucking movies every day, you could give a great personality. You could give a great story out of that. To me, this movie has some of the best writing I've seen in any movie this year just because they knew it was a comedy. They knew the jokes. They understood the assignment.
Absolutely, man. There's no improv here from Liam Neeson.
And he knows that.
Liam Neeson is not a comedic actor,
Nope.
but boy, does he crush it in this movie.
He's amazing. And that's what I was skeptical about when they casted him because I was thinking, Leslie Nielsen, one of my favorite comedic actors ever because of the fact that he played the role seriously. When he was playing it goofy, it sucked.
Yeah.
And he was in a lot of those shit parody films. Like I think Repossessed. That was
Sure.
I fucking hated that movie because he was just like winking at the camera every 5 seconds. He was not doing that in Airplane. He was playing it completely straight,
Yeah.
I can't tell. You can tell me I'm a doctor. Well, not for another 2 hours. You can't tell me for another 2 hours. Like,
Yeah.
no, I mean, it's like, and he says it straight. If he looked at the camera and was like, "Dude," like Adam Sandler voice,
Right.
it wouldn't work at all. And that's what makes those Naked Gun films work so well was the delivery. And Liam Neeson has that type of delivery. It's not Leslie Nielsen. It's Liam Neeson.
But he still understood the assignment
Mhm.
and plays it with the seriousness of Taken.
Exactly.
But the jokes are extremely well written.
Mhm.
He's committed to all of these bits and he's so good in it. that I just think the casting's perfect. Actually, like,
I think it's really, really well done because a lot of these actors, aside from who's the guy? Paul Walter guy.
Hauser, yeah,
He's done more comedic stuff out of everyone in the roster.
sure, yeah,
But it's fine because he's not even the goofiest character in the movie.
no,
So it works. In my opinion, it works really well. But like Pamela Anderson, not really known for comedy.
so good in this movie.
Their chemistry is amazing. In my opinion, I think Leslie Nielsen is a better lead in these movies, but Liam Neeson and Pam Anderson are a better on-screen couple in the movie
Yeah, I think they accomplished
comedically.
something that the original couldn't do.
Mhm. I
There's
think
there's a real like relationship in this
yeah.
like on screen in this movie. I thought that was unexpected.
Mhm.
I didn't think I was gonna get like a good love story out of a Naked Gun movie,
Yeah, dude.
and
It's
I did.
fucking weird.
Yeah,
But I mean, it works in terms of the tone and everything, especially like their little honeymoon sequence, which I saw the trailer and I remember seeing a shot of the snowman.
yeah.
And in my head, in my, you know, comedic parody head assumptions, I was thinking, okay, that's one of the henchmen dressed up as a snowman. Okay. He's got a gun, whatever. He's gonna try to kill Frank Drebin. No, it goes completely different.
No, it's a snowman.
It's
It's
no,
like
it's literally
it's Frosty the Snowman,
they
Frosty the Freak.
they use fucking demon craft or
Yeah.
whatever to summon Frosty the Snowman back, and it is I I can't describe how absurd it is. It's just it reminds me of like those Lonely Island sketches,
Oh yeah, bro. This has Seth MacFarlane Ted energy all over it.
but not as vulgar, which I respect.
Sure, a little bit different because they're still kind of doing this like love sequence, so it's like
Yeah.
not as vulgar or whatever. But to me, that I saw that scene, I'm like, this is Ted energy. This is Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah, very much so. It gave me Seth MacFarlane energy, especially at the part where because Seth MacFarlane knows Liam Neeson. He knows what he sounds like. He knows that him ranting about Buffy the Vampire Slayer for 5 minutes is fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
That's what I mean. He knows how to use that type of actor, and I'm just like, thank you.
yeah. Say what you want about Seth MacFarlane. Like I know you don't love Family Guy.
Not really. Like American Dad, I think is all right, and I didn't hate Ted.
Oh, okay,
I thought
cool.
Ted was decent. I don't want to see the sequel. I don't have any plans on seeing anything else,
Sure,
but
Seth MacFarlane, a student of comedy, a
Mhm.
student of acting,
Yeah.
really understands. And I think that's exactly what you're saying. Really understood Liam Neeson's strengths, really understood what this script was and how they can bring it to life. And I think really just did such a good job of paying homage to the original and still making it a Naked Gun that's in 2025.
Yeah. It does something different too. It doesn't just do the same shit that the Leslie Nielsen films did,
Yeah.
especially because the director, Akiva Schaffer,
Yeah.
he's the one who directed it. McFarlane produced it and worked on it
Right.
heavily, trying to get this revived. But Akiva Schaffer directed Hot Rod. Remember that film? That
Yeah.
shit was funny as fuck. I remember that one. He also did Pop Star, Never Stop Stoppin',
I did not see
the
that.
Andy Samberg Lonely Island one. That was like their Lonely Island movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't see that.
Would recommend if you fucking love The Lonely Island. And then he did like a few other films, but that's the type of humor he was known for.
He did Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers.
Yeah, I saw that as well. Okay, that might not be his strongest one
Sure.
out of between Hot Rod and Pop Star, I think. That's why I kind of like
Yeah.
I skipped that one, even though we reviewed it on the podcast. Don't worry about it. But in this case, he also understood, same with Seth MacFarlane,
Sure.
that a lot of these jokes need to work because they have to play it straight. You have to play it straight. You can't just wink at the camera every few seconds. And also, it makes fun of legacy sequels too, which I love. But the first joke in regards to that is him talking to his dad. He's like, "Hi, Daddy. I missed you. I want to be exactly like you, but completely different." I'm like, this is just legacy making fun of that type of genre.
Yeah, and then they double like the paint the frame
The
scene,
frame.
right? Where they're all in the hallway. I
They're
think
all
that's so awesome. And then you get the OJ joke. I'm like, that's fucking hilarious.
I give so much fucking respect to this crew and cast for only making one OJ joke.
Yeah.
That is impressive, dude. In a world like Beetlejuice 2 and this film are the only ones that made OJ jokes on That's the only one. Juice is loose. I respect that because it's so fucking easy to make easy jokes like that. They could
Yeah.
have done that. They could have reused a bunch of they could have done the car sequence, you know, the police car sirens and stuff at the beginning of the movie.
Right.
Nope, just at the end, just a little wink at the camera. Instead, they make it its own thing, like Naked Gun title card, and they're like, "Oh fuck, font's too big." So it's there we go, there we go.
Right.
I'm
They're
like,
like doing jokes in the title card. I'm like, okay,
"Mhm."
this is silly. This is parody. They're doing the why are detectives always holding coffee cups? Let's just
Yep.
spam coffee cups. That's like one of my favorite. It's like so stupid, but like one of my favorite running jokes is
Yeah,
like the constant coffee cups
it's
appearing and them
so good.
committing to that like throughout this whole movie.
Yeah, that I loved. I think one of my favorite sequences is the fucking Mission Impossible gag.
Oh my
You got that, boys? She's like, you got that, fellas? It keeps going. And I'm like, yes, this scene is better written than the entirety of the last Mission Possible film. Holy fuck, this is so good.
seriously.
It's so good. And that's what I mean
Seriously.
by modern jokes is like the main villain of this is clearly like a subtle nod at the billionaires of
Of
the
course.
Elon Musks and stuff and being like, let's go back to the old days, Frank.
Yeah.
Back to the old movies. Remember Naked Gun? That was a man's film. And this movie does something where I call it bulletproof criticism, where you see a lot of these YouTubers. I'm not going to name which ones, but they talk about this movie's too woke now. This movie's that. Imagine trying to do that with this movie.
Right.
You're fucking done. You might as well put the clown outfit on at that point, you know? And I think that's very genius. That's very clever because of the fact that there is a lot of things to make fun of in every department, you know? Especially this one, the whole fucking UFC, like, oh, it's a man's. We're gonna have everyone go crazy. They're all gonna fight and stuff. And the sequences that you get out of that are so creatively funny.
I was not expecting that UFC sequence at all. Like
No?
the real announcers, the like they you guys didn't have to pop off this hard. You guys could have made like a fake MMA league or like whatever. They just changed the name, but like everything is UFC about it. I'm like, oh, this is like like the fucking
Yeah.
Roadhouse with Jake Gyllenhaal. Like they went pretty much that far, except by just changing the name, but they got
Yeah.
everybody else surrounding it
Mhm.
for this gag set piece. I'm
Yeah.
like, this is so great.
It's not too far off what the other Naked Gun films did. I always think of the first movie, like baseball players and stuff like that.
Yeah,
They
true.
did
Yeah, of
very much,
course.
you know,
Yeah.
and they poked fun at the fact that, like, hey, yeah, this guy is a athlete actor, similar to this film. Whenever they try to do that as well, you know, it's like this big event. This is the
Right.
climax. The fucking machine is literally called plot device. Like, we know what we're doing, guys. We're having fun with this.
That's what I like. You see the plot device within the first 5 minutes of the film,
Yeah.
and then you're like, okay, this film understands that like it doesn't really have to have a good plot. Like
It's a
we're here
MacGuffin.
we're here for the jokes.
Yeah.
We're here for the jokes. This movie's gonna understand that. Like to me, that was like a good sign.
Yeah.
Where I was like, okay, we're not trying to
Mhm.
to have a serious plot here.
No.
Immediately we know what this is. Seth MacFarlane knows what this is,
Mhm.
and is taking us on this just funny ride.
Yeah. I think the visual gags work really well. I think the writing works really well. I'd say the writing is like 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10, whereas the visual gags could have been a little bit better. I always think of like the visual gags in like Hot Shots and stuff like that. And I'm just
Yeah.
like, they would make fucking props for these stupid gags. And you think to yourself, why would you do that? It's like, man, that is fucking hilarious though, that you pulled that off. And this film tries to do that at times. I feel like the crane scene where they're picking up the car.
Very funny.
Fucking moment. What do you think it was? He was like drunk. He was like, I'm a little, but you know, it's all good, just to take the edge
Yeah,
off. You know,
yeah,
that is such a Naked Gun line,
that is so awesome. And Liam Neeson's delivery of that is so awesome.
and it's the wording of that too. It reminded me of like a Naked Gun. I think it was the sequel, Naked Gun 2.5, which I fucking love that title. It's the part where they're looking up one of the criminals. It's like, oh, his name is Savage. It's like, oh, he's at the red light district. Wonder what he was doing there. And his partner's like, sex, Frank? He's like, no, maybe later, Ed. We got work to do.
It's the same energy.
It's the same fucking energy. It's like the introduction. It's like, Frank Drebin. So am I.
Yeah.
It's like little things like that because you realize that they're not only just making fun of the character, the archetype that he's portraying, but they're just making fun of modern films
Absolutely.
and how vague they get with a lot of a lot of this dialogue and stuff. It's like, oh, please take a seat. No, I have a lot at home already. Yeah, thank you. No, thank you. You know,
Yeah.
it's like little things like that. You understand that the movie's not taking itself seriously, but it knows how clever it is. It knows that it's like Oh man, it reminds me of a quote that Roger Ebert said about these types of movies, where it's like you laugh twice at the joke. You laugh once at the joke itself, and then you laugh again at yourself for laughing at how dumb the joke is. That's what I felt like at times in this
That's
movie.
hard to do.
It's so hard.
And we've seen some movies try that lately and fail. And I think that a parody movie like this, it just feels like such a unicorn in 2025.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to see it, and I'm so happy to see one that was cared about this much.
Let's talk about cameo examples in
Mhm.
comedy films because a lot of comedies have cameos. There are some great examples. I want to give two examples: one in this movie and one in Happy Gilmore 2.
Okay.
Okay, Dave Bautista in Naked Gun. That's fucking hilarious.
Hilarious
They
cameo.
literally just switch him from Liam Neeson to do the speech.
Yeah.
Let's look at Happy Gilmore 2. Name any fucking cameo you see in this. Let's let Eminem. Eminem's cameo in that film. Wow. He's just doing the same shit.
He's the son of that guy.
Yeah. Wow, that's so funny. I was laughing so hard at that moment. What? What's that? Another cameo?
I know.
Oh, I can't wait. That's what I mean. Just because you show a famous person does not make it the punchline.
Yeah.
You have to do it. Dave Bautista standing there isn't the joke. The joke is that they replaced Frank Drebin's character with a double just to do the monologue.
Exactly.
Boom. That's it. The fact that they actually fucking use a character arc moment with Frank Drebin and his dad. Give me a sign. Maybe like, I don't know, an owl or something. I
Yeah.
thought that was just a random funny thing. They bring it back. Those
Oh.
motherfuckers brought it back.
Starts riding an owl, holding on to his legs. I'm like, this is so awesome. Like, just seeing Liam Neeson doing this, no context, would just make me smile.
Yeah. But it's also so beautifully poetic in the grand scheme of this movie and it parodying legacy movies. To me, that is commenting on, hey, Leslie Nielsen turns into an owl and shits on the main villain. Hey, look, you can't top it. You can resurrect as many Christopher Reeve Supermans as you want.
Yeah.
You will never be as good as as the owl talking to his son.
You make a good point.
That's what I mean, though, is like that movie that it's commenting on like, oh, we gotta bring this guy back. We gotta bring this guy back. We gotta bring this woman back. Cause even though they're dead, they gotta remember it's Naked Gun.
Yeah.
It's Naked Gun. What are you talking about? Let's have fun with this. Let's make fun of the fact that the main villain gets punched once. It's like, oh, you punched me in the soft part of my belly. Have you ever fought before? No.
That's great. That's so good.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I love the Dave Bautista cameo. I love Busta Rhymes in this. He's so funny. I was so happy to see him back at like I haven't seen him in a movie in a long time.
Bro, shout out to, you know what? Halloween Resurrection. He was so funny in that.
I like in my mind he's the same character. this is a continuation of Halloween Resurrection.
Oh man, the show didn't work out for him, huh? The reality show?
No.
I don't know. Michael Myers just showed up somewhere else in a reboot. But no, that sequence I was worried about because the joke, I was like, oh, is it gonna work as well with the chili dog or whatever? Here's the thing though. This is where they know how to utilize Liam Neeson. If he was just like, oh no, I don't like tweaking and whatever, it wouldn't work. But he is visibly ashamed.
Yeah.
He's more ashamed than anything else he does in the movie. And he's in the corner, and then Buster Rhymes sees him with another chili dog in the footage, like, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, you did it. Oh, that's nasty.
That is so good.
It's
And
amazing.
his reaction
Mm-hmm.
and some of those cutaways, they're just so funny. Like, I love that scene. Again, a memorable cameo. Weird Al.
Oh, yeah, he's in all of them. He's in all the Naked
Re-
Gun films.
re-
Perfect.
Weird Al, who is like, who is playing like that commercial that plays where with Weird Al is so funny.
It's so good. The whole plan
Yeah.
that this guy has is, yeah, we're going to have a select few people in this little
In
cave.
this bunker. And Weird Al's like, I will be playing every night in this bunker for the foreseeable future.
Oh, man.
Oh, that is so funny.
I'm so glad that Weird Al is in all the Naked Gun
It's kind
films.
of legendary.
Yeah, he just has a cameo in every single one of them. Shout out to that. Shout out to the fact that like Liam Neeson is fighting all those bad guys and there's like a body count
Yeah.
lineup. It's great.
Shout out to Liam Neeson taking this role, man.
Oh yeah.
At this point, at his age, at this point in his career,
Mhm.
he didn't have to do this, and it could have went terribly wrong.
Yeah, absolutely. I like seeing, press junkets with him and Pamela Anderson. Like they're great. They're
I
fucking
know.
awesome. I heard they're in a relationship together.
I know. It seems like the vibe is like translated off camera, which, hey, the chemistry was there on
Yep.
camera.
Good for
It
them.
was real. It was believable. If they're
Yeah.
together, that's awesome.
Exactly. And you know what? Like it's so refreshing too, because
Mm.
yeah, Liam Neeson could have been like, no, I'm a serious actor. I want to do this and stuff. But I knew something. Like there were some comedic parts in I think Ted 2 had him in a
Sure.
cameo, right?
A great cameo. It's like really, that's the funniest moment of Tattoo. Yeah.
Can I have this even though it's for kids?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Okay. Like that's when I knew I was like, maybe he can pull it off. And he did. He pulled it off with this film. He is at that age where he could just be doing direct to DVD action films for the rest of his life. But
Still challenging himself.
yeah,
I really like that. And I think it's an unusual casting, probably not the first person you think of when you'd be like, okay, Naked Gun reboot, who are we gonna get? But I love it. I absolutely love it. To me, it just adds to the movie.
yeah.
I love the runtime of this movie.
Oh, can we talk about that? Thank you. I was just about to bring that up.
This is such an important thing.
Let's say it.
This movie is an hour and 26 minutes, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
An hour and 26 minutes. You're in, you're out.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have to harp on the plot. We throw jokes at you and you go home.
It's the exact opposite of a Judd Apatow film nowadays, man. You see those Judd Apatow, like King of Staten Island.
Yeah.
That movie's 2.5 hours long. That movie's longer than like Avengers. What the fuck are we doing, guys? I'm so glad. I'm not saying that we have to have short films, but for comedy, that energy, man,
Yeah,
it's got to be 90 to 85.
absolutely. I think that's one of the biggest strengths of this movie is just knowing what it was and what it wasn't.
Because all the Naked Gun films are like under 90 minutes. They're all like 85,
This is
83.
this runtime is the exact same runtime as the original.
Good. Fucking good. I'm sure they cut a lot of jokes out to get the best ones in.
Sure, I'm sure they did. And this movie's fun enough that like I'd watch a director's cut too.
Yeah, just for shits and giggles.
Yeah, why not? It'd be
Yeah.
funny.
I
See-
like the I guess post credit scene where they do the gag that the show did. Not the movies, but the show did, where it's like the credits rolled and everyone's like standing still, even though
Yeah, and then their characters are moving.
yeah, because it's a freeze frame.
Right.
And they poke fun at that. It's like, why is everyone frozen? This is fucking weird. The show version never did that. They just the joke was people thought it was freeze framed back in the day.
But it was a video of them standing still.
It was
yeah.
like this for
Right.
30 seconds, and there would be like a dog in the frame. The dog would walk up to Liam Neeson and sniff him and stuff, and that would be the joke.
Right.
So it's nice that they still pulled a joke, but different,
I like
which
that.
I really enjoyed. Runtime's amazing, beautifully edited, one of my favorite written films of the year. Yeah, I'm just as surprised as you guys.
Do you want to see a sequel here?
Here's the thing. Hot Shots and Hot Shots Part 2. It can happen. I'm not saying it can't, but I wouldn't be mad if they never did.
I don't know. I don't know if this is a one. I think it's probably a one and done.
Yeah. Especially the box office. This is not because back in the day, the Naked Gun films, every single one of them made over 150 million.
Oh yeah, this movie's not gonna do that.
No, this is not. This is barely gonna break 100 million for fuck's sake.
This movie had a $42 million budget. From what I understand, it's right around the 50 to 60 million mark. Worldwide gross.
Worldwide, yeah,
which is not great.
Not great.
17 million opening.
As much as we say we want comedy movies back, it is kind of sad that like the shift of profit with comedy films has changed drastically.
Yeah, I think that's just people's like theater habits and people kind of go to the theater when it feels like an event now. Naked Gun doesn't necessarily feel like an event. Like you kind of said, it's a legacy sequel to a franchise that anybody 18 years or younger has no idea what it is.
Exactly. No high school kid knows
No.
what the fuck this unless their parents showed it to them and they're like, "Oh yeah, that was kind of weird but funny."
Right.
Cuz like I don't see people who watched the old films hating it.
No, definitely not. You
think they
probably thought it was funny. You thought some jokes were funny, memorable,
Mhm.
and you'd probably want to see the sequel.
Yeah.
But if you're a kid who doesn't know what The Naked Gun is and you're like Liam Neeson in a comedy, I don't know. Like maybe you hear Seth MacFarlane and you're like, okay,
because of
I,
Family Guy
I
and
trust
Ted.
him because of Family Guy, Ted, whatever. But
Yeah.
I don't know how much appeal it has, but I'm just glad it freaking exists, man.
Yeah.
A parody movie in 2025 that hits.
You know what other parody films are gonna be coming out after this? We got Spaceballs 2. That might be shit. That might be shit.
That
That
might be
might
shit.
that I'm not looking forward to that. Well, I hope it's good. Then they got fucking the Wayans doing Scary Movie 15.
Scary Movie 6.
6? Okay. That
I
might make
I
money.
want that movie to make money and I want that movie to be good. Do I think it's going to be good? Maybe not. I do love the Wayans brothers. A lot of it's
Yeah,
nostalgia.
right.
But I do think they're genuinely talented.
I wanna talk about parody films in a future episode because
Yeah.
I think early Wayans, like, I'm talking from "I'm gonna get you, sucker"
Yeah.
to White Chicks.
Sure.
That's the Wayans at their peak. Anything after that, I'm sorry, Little Man, the fucking,
There's a lot of duds.
dance flick, I'm not touching that shit.
There's a lot of duds.
But I do agree. I think
Yeah.
there's a lot of movies from the Wayans that are fucking hilarious. Scary Movie, for example, grossed over $200 million for a parody film. I don't know if that's ever gonna fucking happen again, but you know,
No, that's definitely not going to happen again. But especially hearing about how bad they got fucked out of the franchise, it's
that's
just
true.
like it's just a good story for that movie to come out and make money.
Yeah.
Whether it's good or not, I'm going to support it. I don't
Yo,
care what the ratings
absolutely.
are.
No, totally fair in that regard.
Yeah.
But yeah, Naked Gun, they fucking did it. I want more parody films to have this much effort put into it. Please do not make disaster film again or Meet the Spartans. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
You don't know those parody films? Like, oh, it was like the blank movies where it's like epic movie.
Right.
The-
I remember those.
fuck.
Vampires suck.
Oh, dude, even as a kid, I kind of laughed at two of the jokes. I'm like, this is bad.
Yeah,
This isn't like Airplane.
yeah.
So do not go that direction. Go this direction. Put effort in your jokes. Have fun with it. I want to see shit like this, man, because it's hard.
Yeah, the reality is I think these are going to be few and far between going forward.
Yeah.
But we got a Naked Gun in 2025 and it's a good movie. A good movie that I'm going to give a strong 7 out of 10.
Hell
Seven
yeah.
and a half out of 10, I think.
Mhm.
I love it.
Love it too.
I love Liam Neeson. I love the jokes in this movie. I love silly movies and laughing at the theater. It's such a fun experience.
Yep. This movie is so funny. Perfect runtime, perfect writing, directing, everything. I'm giving this 8 out of 10, 4 out of 5 stars. If you have not seen the other Naked Gun films, please watch them. They're so fucking funny, including the sequels, including the show. It's just all around good comedy. It's my favorite comedy franchise.
Love to see it. Let us know your thoughts on the Naked Gun in the comments and let us know what other parody franchise they should bring back.
Yeah.
Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to your boys. It means the world to us, and we'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Brush your hair.
Peace.